Hi there, and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in the Journal Nest in Australia, and I'm truly happy that you are here. Thank you for taking the time to join me. And I have to say, it's going to be a video of joy and storytelling because I'm beyond happy. I want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy day at the craft show in Sydney today. I've been and I've come home and my heart is full. It truly was a celebration of companionship. I think creatives united by, just enjoying an experience that bonded everyone there, so full of admiration. And I'm going to do a special shout out to two people today, in particular, that are YouTubers and I have followed and watched and heard about, but not really got to meet in the flesh and spend time with. So, first of all, to Sarah, who is Rachel's sister. So lovely to meet you. So lovely to share some giggles and to look at shops together and to compare our bargains. And similarly, I need to right now give a shout out to Debbie. Debbie, I met Bec today, and Bec is from um, Quilts. I think that's her shop. I've got all sorts of goodies here in Newcastle. And Bec, it was just so great again. I've watched you on YouTube, but to see you and your beautiful, beautiful things in person was beyond joy. So this is going to be about some stitching, and I do love, and I have been encouraged by you to share things that I picked up. So this experience was not an op shopping, it was a genuine craft show. It was my first one ever. And I'm beyond excited. My mum loves, loves, loves them. And I sent her a photo from out the front, and she said if she was younger, she would have been there with me. So when I was shopping, so many of the lovely ladies from Green Door would say, "Okay, that's your colours," and they'd find me something and say, "Have you seen this?" So um, in front of me is a collection of joy that Kate will use, and I'm getting brighter and brighter. I have to brighter and brighter in my colours, I think, and but treasure upon treasure. This is a piece of Rachel's material in real life. I am honoured that I am holding these beyond being just blown away. This is the linen, this is the cotton, and that I can have the opportunity, number one, to hold these, but also to think of them in my work is a treasure beyond. So thank you, Sarah and Rachel. I did quite a few shops, but I'd have to say Bec won the day. So I've got most treasures from her, but on the way to looking at those, this is Quirky Kate. The sewing basket was there. The show is on for 2 more days, so if you're in Sydney or close to it, I really recommend you going. I picked up that because, hey, that goes with everything Kate. From a different shop, little bits of trimming. I'm starting to think about trims a bit more often. Look at this one. It's got pink. This is a quirky Kate purchase from the sewing basket. It's actually a closure for, I think probably, I was going to put it on me, but you won't be able to see it. I don't know, a jacket or something like that, but I'm going to use it. See, thinking out loud because you've inspired me. Oh, sorry. How are you all? So, can you hear the excitement, the adrenaline, and the absolute happy place in my voice? So a shout out to everyone who's watching, whatever day, wherever you are. I hope you can share my joy, because that's what this is about, sharing. Okay, so that's going to be a Kate thing, and I can see that already as a closure. It might even go on my plain bag, who knows. Another one with butterflies, a collection of different fabrics from the sewing basket. A different shop had, this is called Monogram, I'm not sure, but I just love that that was on linen. And then from Sobe, hey Debbie, I hope you're watching. That's not, I don't think that's not Sobe, but I'm just looking at those together and getting excited. This little bit of fabric, I think it's, oh, the beautiful, I didn't even open it. I just thought I want that. And a bit of neon, thinking of you, Missy. But again, the interplay with my colours. I have never, ever been lucky enough to have a piece of vintage hand quilting. So Bec had so many beautiful combinations of things. In fact, we went there to her shop for the first time in the morning and then went back after lunch. So I've got a little bit now. I haven't used these before. I was about to say I'm not experienced, but just the feel of that. And I've left it in there because look at these colours. They go. These are yo-yos, vintage ones, and they're all sewn together already like in a flower, so they leapt out to me. Lots of colours. So Kate has used up all her pocket money. Oh, and there's even more on the back. But I'm going to take this most fantastic little pack away with me when I fly to the States on Monday. And now I know what I'm going to do. I'll get to that in a minute. So Bec also had a beautiful range of vintage, I think this is a runner. It didn't matter to me, the shape, because I just saw these gentle daisies and felt the quality of the linen. And yes, this stitch around the side would persuade me to love green. I'm doing Bec's course in July when I come back. And I did say, Bec, I hope there's some colours there that, you know, will work in. And she was beautiful and said, you can choose your own. So I can't wait now that I met you, Bec. And hey, Debbie, so special to know about you. And thank you for being such a follower. Okay, this was another tablecloth. And look at this. It's just a garden. And one flower leading to another. So irresistible, a treasure that I can keep for a while. And then finally, the beautiful Jane, who is new to our Green Door Studios, happens to be staying close to us, said, you've got to see this quilt. And, goodness, she's a Queenslander. I think she goes under the Instagram Railway Cottage. She had the most magnificent quilt on display there with a mariner theme. Now, I'm not about mariners, but after seeing it, I was so inspired to make something like this. And Bec happened to have this tablecloth, which will work beautifully, I think, as blocks. So I'm going to start a cake quilt. It's going to be a riot, and you know me, if you follow me, I don't plan anything, but it is going to be the wildest flower garden that I have ever done. And I'm just going to love every minute, take a couple of blocks with me in my travels, and in the flash of an eye, it will have bits of everything, treasures. Can you see it? I hope you'll follow me doing it, because I was speaking to Judy. Hello, Judy. You are so, so, so special. Judy is Rachel and Sarah's mum. And we just said, okay, let's go for it. So thank you, Judy, for your encouragement that this will be a lovely piece for me to work on. So watch out, everyone. See, my colours are coming together like this. Just, and I suppose part of it, I've forgotten about field notes. I did watch Sarah and Rachel's video before I went to the show today to get an idea about how to do the field notes prompt, and I can see how incredibly beautiful these pages are to fit in an accordion. So I don't know whether, well, I probably will take that too. So that's going to lead me on to my final share, and that is another book. If you've watched my videos this week, I've bought more books in this 1 week, new, than I have in, I won't say my lifetime, but it could be close, because I've just happened upon things. So Judy and I both bought one of these books because we were thinking of field notes. It has the iron-on transfers inside, and I will never be able to do this neat, and I'm sorry for the shine, but just, here we go, just looking at the detail and thinking about the light and shade of some of these. So I've put this marker in this because some of you probably will be doing bunny rabbits and flowers and toadstools. In a million years, even if I tried, that would come out as nothing like a rabbit. But it is a beautiful book. So if you are someone who loves this detailed work, my favorite though, the thing that sold the book to me, I put a marker in it here. Look at these flowers. But are you ready? Oh my goodness. Look at that birdie. So exquisite. And many of you will be able to do that. I will not. But just to hold that treasured embroidery in my hand and be inspired, I do truly want to not sleep this week because I'm supposed to be preparing for my work. And look, butterflies and bees. I've had a lot of coffee because the beautiful Zoe picked us up this morning, had a coffee, then we had high tea, I had another coffee, and I think I had another one before I came home. So maybe it is an all-night treasure share. So with that in mind, I'm going to go backward order. Beautiful book. Fabric. This is the sewing basket. Bits of Bec. Big bits of vintage. I'd like to, the white gets shiny, that's right, I can't really keep that there, but oh, now the battery's going. Kate has anything but a flat battery, because I did do some yawns in the car, and now that I'm home and looking at all this beautiful things, I feel so excited. So bring the vessel over. Hope you've got your sunglasses on. I've been working on this piece, and I'll just look at my scissors, they're all layered everywhere. Look at that. So I love to put little bits of the treasures collected onto a piece so that I can remember. So this is my current project. It's not one of the girls' prompts. However, I snuck a look in at Facebook before I came in, and I can't believe that some people have finished their title page already. So beautiful. I don't think that I can do much writing, so Sarah gave me a fantastic tip of, maybe I could even stamp the letters on and go over them, or just leave them as stamped. Not sure. So I feel that little daisy would belong here. I know this is an indulgence, but because that's already a beautiful flower. Ooh, is that the piece I've been waiting for? Now, if you are observant, you may know that last night, I think it was, I was stitching this and that ended up there. That was something Kate couldn't live with, so it's gone down there. Little crochet flower. I forget where I was up to, but there's a handy needle. How about we actually do have a play with formation? There's that there. I feel that this, oh, actually that's the back. This is the front then. Okay, so that's the answer in itself. How about we go up there? I've got this, blanket has some marks on it, but that will not, oh my gosh, Missy, I think I'm going to use some neon. I feel like, so here goes the harvest, the first of the day. When I got home, I said to my husband, I haven't been in my nest all day. And I said, but that is okay because I've been in a happier place that will inspire so much stitching. So I'm wondering where you are up to in the making. Okay, how about that? There's our one flower leading to another. I'll tuck this over that. So that's sort of becoming a centerpiece. This sort of on a mauve background. Must be 1.5 meters in here. Okay, Kate. Sorry, everyone. I'm actually going to stitch. I can see that that center is a little lost on there, so I'll have to do a little bit of a feature, and then who knows what will happen. Okay. Oh, did I start with that one? How about that? Okay. I do have more of these yellow ones, so I'm just going to highlight that flower center. Not that easy to go down there. Where am I? Oh, I need to go in there. And you wouldn't believe it. We thought, oh, well, I thought it was a joke at first. We heard a rumor, and then a lady actually came and told us that Kate Sobrano was there. And I wondered, like, what is going on? And sure enough, Kate designs quilts, sends them to the Philippines to be made. They are extraordinary, and then hand stitches them. And she does it apparently when she's on sets, backstage, all of those things. A slow start here, Kate, because this material is not easy to go through. But how about that? So she was, and she actually has a book, and she was signing the book, and that was a beautiful moment to realize, okay, so that's too long. Making a mess, sorry everyone. Probably chopped the wrong one off, doesn't matter. I hope you can be patient with me. Because I'd really like to make sure that, there we are, this will stay on. Just go around. You're probably saying to me, Kate, you could have done that in a different way, but I didn't plan. Oh, the flower just popped onto there, and I'm securing it now, and then we will finish that off later. So one flower leading to another. Yep. Come up in here. I just want to do it like a over stitch. I have to say it was a strange but truly enjoyable feeling not to be buying things that were new, most, you know, although actually this is vintage. The tablecloths were vintage, but they weren't, I suppose, what am I trying to say? They weren't at a thrift shop. That's the difference. And even the sewing basket felt different because it was in a different location, a different shape, but doing a great trade. And I'm going to take the short way across under this flower. Being a bit naughty in my enthusiasm because I'm going under and just stabbing in the dark because I sort of like the idea of all of these being what's the word? Not 3D because they're already 3D, but not all stitched down. So they're really like a lot of flowers in the garden. Right, so I've got myself to there. And just get the sense of proportion now. Now, some of you may be going, Kate, you're going mad with this colour, and maybe, but what fun. I'm looking over here now and thinking secretly in my mind, did I think, I don't like that colour, but I could easily work over that in something else, crochet over it, and there'd be sort of like a clutch bag, but with something easier. So remember, this is going to live beside me on the plane and on the train and wherever else I might go. I really want, have I got a pin? Of course I have. Not far enough. I want that to go over there. There we go. I suppose that the other thing I was thinking about today, I will never take this life of making for granted. Now to have the opportunity to go somewhere like that and with a group, it was, I just feel it's another chapter in my life. I ended up doing blanket stitch for some reason there. Not sure why, but each to their own, Kate. Do you notice I've gone straight into appliquing? So keen was I to put those pieces down. I should say happy 4th of July. We've been, how quick is July even going? Just using these petal lines. To go down, and I think I'll just actually go around this pink and leave the yellow because I might pop something else underneath there. So we're gradually covering up this large piece of quilt. But still keeping enough for it to be visible. So yes, there might be a few more stitching videos in the next couple of weeks. To my journalers, I haven't stopped doing it, but just when you're on the road, especially in the plane. Although I was thinking about making a travel journal, like true junk style. We will see. We will see. This is pink pearl cotton. Has this little sheen to it that is already adding interest. So I've got a whole lot of people to look up on Instagram and YouTube after this. That's what also happens. You go out and you just get so stimulated and you look at the names of books and get recommended things, and gee, can you hear that this will not be Kate's last craft show. Someone asked me whether in California was I going to a craft show. No, I'm not. I'm actually working in my other field, but I will be able to stitch, and if there was one on, I would be hopping over. how long have we been going? Probably enough for you at this point. And Kate can now take some time to, so what have we done? We've celebrated these beautiful, I'm going to call them yo-yos, a sewing basket daisy from today beside these little bits that I think I did last night, I'm not sure, with some very bright brand new cotton that I haven't used much of, and we're growing our flower trail down, and that's fixed. I think I shared that, who knows, but I will be back because I cannot stop. I'm going to look up Rachel's fabrics. I mean, how amazing. I've watched Sarah's first video. I'm going to re-watch it and get the details on that. And with that, thank you to everyone that has watched this. I hope you've, as we kept saying today, we just have to do us. And even if we buy all the same things, our work will never look the same. And that is the absolute joy of our slow stitching. So for now, Kate is off to do some research. She, oh gosh, just, what's the word? Stabbed myself. I've just seen that was in the excitement that I didn't show you that, but I did get some pink cottons that will go nicely in my garden and in field nets. See, can't stop. Thank you so much. Sending blessings sincerely from my heart. This is Kate. Bye.